Hey YouTube, Sam here. Well, I just did a video on my chainsaw, so I thought since I had this stuff out, I would kind of go through it and clean it up, make it better. And then I thought, you know, I should show you guys what I bring with me. And if you want to comment below what you think else I should bring or other people should bring with them. I've been bringing this same stuff for a long time. Now, I admit, what I do use my chainsaw for is a lot of stuff at home, first of all. Before I got my Harbor Freight one, I used this all the time. And then I also use it when I go camping and things. A lot of the places I go camping, like I've had to cut where I wanted to be. Also, most of the places you're camping, you can cut down already fallen stuff for your fires. So I use it for that quite often as well. So that's one of those things, you got to check your own laws and states and things like that. But in our area, if it's already fallen, you don't need a permit to cut it up, as long as you're using it for camping and that kind of thing. Anyway, first of all, the box. It's a stack-on box that I've had since I was a teenager. I used to bring my motorcycle stuff around in this, and later on I used it for, I don't remember, something with a battery deal I did at one point in time. That's why this hole's here, and there's another hole, a couple holes in this thing. Now there's a big hole here because I used to have a big jug of bar oil, but I realized carrying that and the gas, everything, it was just too full, and I really didn't need that big jug of bar oil. I just never used it very much. So first of all, I open it up. I got my old, I don't know what it is. It's a bucko type saw of some sort. Works pretty well for, this thing is probably older than me. I actually got this from my mom. She was getting rid of it, and I actually grabbed it from her. I think it was probably something from my grandma's stuff. Next, I got a bag full of, I got a clean rag in here, I got some safety glasses, and a couple of like marking Sharpies, and like a grease pencil down there, because I use that for when I'm sharpening my chainsaw. I can hit it with the grease pencil and know, probably can't hear me, I can hit it with the grease pencil and know which one I need to sharpen to again. Anyhow, I got these. I got a couple of funnels here. One is for gas, one is for oil. I just recently put all this stuff in Ziploc bags. It used to all just kind of be in here, but I decided I probably should throw some Ziploc bags in here. Bar oil, I'm going to need to buy that next time I do my oil, or my gas. That's not bar oil, sorry. This is mix oil for mixing your gas. So, like I said, I'm going to buy some more of that. This is bar oil here, and I keep it in this dollar store container here that I got at the dollar store, and it works really well. I never go through more than this anytime I'm chainsawing. So then I got a big chains here, some old, some new. I got one that's in there, it's never been used. A couple in there, I got one from my dad. A couple of rags just for dirty stuff. I got a clean one in there, like I said. This is something that everybody should get, and you don't see it very often. I'm sure you can still get them. This was given to me by my brother-in-law a long time ago, and it's for your bar. Here, I got my Harbor Freight bar in here. There's a reason this is off. I'll show you that next time I have a Harbor Freight chainsaw thing. But right here, there's these little in the tips here, there's a thing that runs around here, and it just kind of runs in the bar, and you need to keep it oiled. You put it in that hole, and you squeeze a little bit of oil in it, and you do it on both sides until oil starts coming out of this area here, out of the front of your chains or your bar. So this is an important thing, up and down the bar and other places, depending on how big of a chainsaw you have. But this is something, if you don't have it, you should go grab it. It'll make your bar last a lot longer. I don't think I ever saw my dad change his bar out, and I've never had to really change my bar out. So it's one of those things. And it may be something everybody carries, but you just don't see it very often when I'm watching stuff. Next, I got the tools. Just a couple of files and some screwdrivers and the things that come with your chainsaw. Everybody has these that come with the chainsaw. A larger screwdriver in case I need a little more oomph on something. I have the Harbor Freight bar down in there. Quite honestly, I put a bigger bar on it. I'll give you a little bit of a sneak peek of what I'm going to be doing later on down the road, because I may not get to that video for quite a while. But anyway, that's about all I got. I got my mixed gas here, a can of that. Obviously it's sitting here, you can see it, but I didn't talk about something else. I always have this with me. I carry this with me daily. First aid kit. Always make sure you have a good first aid kit, and not just band-aids. I'm talking, you know, I got clotting stuff in that bag right there. You don't need to go that far probably, although it may save your life someday. But the big thing about that is, like, I have big pads that will really stop the blood from flowing, hopefully, and things like that in there. So anyhow, something to think about. Thought I would do this just because I was doing it, and I thought maybe it was something I could make a video about. So I won't take any more of your time. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. This is Sam, Jack of all, Master of none, and you all have a good one.